What or who made you choose a career that would involve putting your life on the line every minute of the day?
For me, it started in college. I always just had an interest in law enforcement. I did an internship at Delaware PD in Ohio. I'm from Ohio. And I had a lot of good people that mentored me through that, and a lot of good FTOs when I first started my career. And it's just been rewarding ever since. I love helping people, and I like to see a difference in the community that I'm serving.
Is there an area on US 19 in Newport Richey, north of 52, that you are working on to make safe for drivers and pedestrians?
Yeah, so basically we have a few different ways we're doing this. We have a step unit, and we have also motorcycles. The step unit is primarily responsible for traffic stops. Patrol deputies, such as myself and other zone mates that I have, we have a hard time breaking off of calls sometimes because we're busy from the time we get in the car until the time we go home usually. So in my free time, I like to do traffic enforcement because I know it's important to keep people safe, but we also have other units that are working on that every day.
Why can't you do something about all the homeless people at the Hudson Walmart?
The homeless people, even though they, are homeless and they have nowhere to live, it makes it a little difficult because they're not really doing anything criminal. They just kind of live off the land, and then when you chase them out of one area, they just go to the next and set up camp. So it's kind of like a never-ending problem.
And you can only trespass them if requested by the business.
Yeah, so basically the way trespassing works, say Walmart calls us and says, hey, so-and-so is on here. I don't want him here. He's just hanging out, laying there, acting drunk or high. Then if we catch the person at that location, we can trespass them, but we have to actually see them on the property to give them a proper trespassing warrant because it's built into our computer. So when we run their name the next time, we'll see that they've been trespassing, and then they go to jail at that point.
When are you going to beef up patrols in Moon Lake?
Basically with the Moon Lake area, when we're at full staff, we have one car that's on third shift at least. We have one car that's in Moon Lake, and then we have a cover car that is assigned to the Moon Lake area as well. So we know it's very important out there to have our presence due to the drugs and other things. And then the speeders too, some of you are concerned about. I promise you we're out there working, but like I said earlier, we're kind of at the mercy of the radio sometimes. But we do make a lot of arrests in Moon Lake and deal with a lot of stuff out there. So you may not always see us, but we're there working.
Why can't we get more speed bumps on the side of the road off of Embassy and Jasmine, or more cops posting speed traps on these roads?
Well, first of all, we don't do speed traps because that's not constitutional. But second of all, the county commissioner's office and the meetings that they have, they're actually in charge of putting in speed bumps, road signs, things of that nature. So if you want your voice to be heard on that, attend a meeting or stop by the office.